Hi everyone, welcome back to third trimester and welcome back to Try 3 Science. It's Mrs. Fritz. I'm glad you found your way to the Google Classroom and you're watching your first recording. So trimester 3 science is all about energy this trimester. So we'll have 9 weeks to learn about the following topics. We are going to talk about forms of energy, learn the difference between potential and kinetic energy, talk about energy systems and energy conversions. We will study the difference between renewable and non-renewable energy sources, and we'll finish out the trimester with motion and speed. So let's start with an early checklist of things to do. So obviously you've all joined your Google Classroom, so that was the first thing I needed you to do. So you found your way here, so I'm glad you've joined the classroom. The next thing will be to join your CK12 class. So you received an invitation email from me, so you can follow the directions in that email. Or you can use the correct class code when you go to CK12. If you have period C science, here's your code EN3UJ. If you have period F, you are KEV8T. If you're period H, you are QW, that's a 0, F8. And if you're period C, you are UML2K. So make sure you join the correct CK12 class. The other thing I want you to do for Wednesday and Thursday's assignment is to join the Gizmos class. So there are enrollment directions posted on your classroom, and I'll be showing you those in a minute so that you get into the correct Gizmos class as well. So using your Google Classroom will look a little bit different this trimester. So your classroom this time will be organized by week and day. So each assignment has a video that gives important information and explains the assignment, so very similar to this one. This one will be a little bit longer just because we're talking about all of this startup information. So typically in a video, we'll just get straight to the assignment, we'll talk about information you might need, and then you'll get the directions. So this one might be a little bit longer, so don't be discouraged if you have to watch a couple extra minutes for this one. Everything you need to complete the assignment is posted with that assignment in the classroom. So I'm going to show you some examples. Let's go to a sample Google Classroom. Yours will look very much like this. I'm using this as an example for you. So when you go to your Google Classroom, obviously you'll see the stream. This is not the place that I want you to start though. I want you to click on the classwork tab. This is where everything is very neatly organized and easy to find for you. So at the top you will see important information and announcements. So this is the video that I sent you over the weekend, and if you haven't watched it, please pause this and take a minute to go to your classroom and watch it. It's How to Science from a Distance. You can watch 15 Reasons to Love Online Learning if you didn't get to see that at the end of last trimester. Take a look at that. You might get a little chuckle out of it. The 9th grade office hours schedule is here, so we'll be talking a little bit about that, and I'll bring you back to take a look at that. And then your third trimester video guide was the one that was sent to you on Friday that really just gives you some pointers on how to navigate this trimester. The next thing you will see is your link for live science. We'll be talking about this, but here's where you want to go to find that link. So it's different than on the office hours doc. Make sure you're clicking on this link if you want to attend the live science class at 1 o'clock every day. Now here's where your assignments are. So week 1, you will see May 4th through 7th. Right now, since it's day 1, you will only see day 1 in your assignment list. So when you click on this, you will find everything that you need to complete your assignment. I have a link to the CK12 section. I have the Google Doc with the questions that you want to answer, and I even put the Gizmos enrollment directions here. You'll need this for Wednesday and Thursday, but since I have this on the to-do list today, I put the enrollment directions right here. So we'll be talking about this assignment, but this is where you'll find all of your assignments. So read the directions. Your video will also be linked here as well. So every assignment will have everything you need linked right there with it, and everything will be linked, will be listed by day. So at the end of the week, this is what your first week will look like. You'll have 4 days of assignments. And then next week, week 2 as a topic will show up, and it'll have 4 days of assignments. All right, let's go back to our presentation. So if you need to get help with assignments and get your questions answered, you want to go to the office hours document that is posted on every classroom. So at the end of this slide, we'll go back and I'll show you where that office hours document is. You want to find the teacher that you need to talk with and the times that they are available. So all teachers are available from 10 to 12 in the morning. And then we have 2 separate hours of office hours in the afternoon, sometime between 1 and 7 o'clock. So you find when your teacher is available, and if they are available, you click on their name at the top of the column to join their Google Meet session. And when you join the sessions, make sure that you're entering respectfully. Don't come in yelling and crazy with your camera or your microphone on. Make sure you follow any directions that are posted there, because your teacher very well may be helping out other students in the meantime. And so you just will need to be patient and wait for the teacher to get to you. So let's go back and I will show you that office hours document. If we go back to our classroom, and if you look at the classwork page, the very top, you have 9th grade office hours schedule. So when you open up this document, this is what you will see. So you'll see that all of your teachers are available between 10 and 12, and then for different times in these hours in the afternoon. So you can scroll across here and see everybody listed. So let's look at mine. Right here in the middle. So advisory and science from 10 to 12. Live science, here's the link for that, and it's listed on your classroom also. Live science is from 1 to 2. I'll be in my office if you have questions to pop in from 2 to 3, and then also from 4 to 5. And if you need to do that, to pop into office hours, you click on the link that is my name. Let's talk about live science class quickly. I'll be hosting a live science class every day at 1 o'clock sharp. So if you're available, you can join us. It is optional. It is not required. But I'd love to see you if you can show up. You can use that special link that's found on the office hours doc or your classroom to join. It is not through Google Meet. It's through a program called Big Blue Button. And we'll be talking more about that later. So if you come to live science class, there will be a warm-up question with a discussion, so you'll get to discuss with your classmates something about a science topic for the day. I'll give you information and an explanation for your daily assignment. There will be a question and answer period where you'll be able to ask anything about your assignment that you may not understand or you might not know how to do, and I'll be able to answer you in real time. We'll take fun polling questions. I already have some would you rather science related questions lined up for us. And then, I don't know if you can see this, it might be cut off at the bottom, but we are going to do one cool thing. So every day for 4 days a week, I will be showing you something cool that is science related. Some of these things I have hanging around my house, some of these things I found on the internet, some might be current science topics. I want to talk to you about the murder wasps that I've been reading about that have come from Asia and are killing bee populations. So you never know what one cool thing might be, but on Friday I'll post a quiz and you can earn bonus points if you can answer those questions about one cool thing. So definitely come to live science class if you're available at 1 o'clock. That'll be every day from Monday through Thursday. So let's talk about your assignment for today. Our objectives for this first assignment are just to really introduce energy. So we want to have a working definition for energy. We want to be able to define the unit of energy, like length is measured in meters. We want to know the unit that energy is measured in the International System of Measurement. And we want to be able to differentiate between potential and kinetic energy. So those are the 3 goals that you should have for yourself by the end of this CK12 reading. So you're going to do CK12 section 2.1 entitled Energy, and that's assigned on your classroom. First, you want to read the information in the section. They're short sections, they get right to the point, so read the information there. Next is you want to watch the short video that is posted on the page that tells you more information that you're going to need about energy. Then you want to open up the Google Notes doc and answer those questions. So I'm keeping them short. I'm keeping them to 10 questions per section. So that's all you'll have to do for each section that we read. And then you know that there is a practice quiz at the bottom of the section 2.1 page. I want you to answer that. So let's look and see what this assignment looks like on the classroom. So when you go to your Google Classroom, again, go to the Classwork tab, scroll down to Week 1, Day 1. This is what your assignment looks like. You can view assignment. Your instructions will look like this. Read the information in the section, watch the short video, answer the questions in the notes doc shared below. Try not to copy and paste. Try to put things in your own words for better understanding. Take the quiz at the bottom of the Section 2-1 page and click Submit when you are done. Remember, this quiz is extra practice. You get unlimited attempts and unlimited time. It'll let you practice until you get them all correct. So let's see what this looks like. When you go to the CK12 section, it'll sign you in after you're in the right course. And Section 2-1 looks like this. So there's some brief information. There's a definition of energy. It asks and answers some questions for you. Here it talks about the unit of energy. And then we start talking about the different forms of energy. Energy has many forms. So read through this information. Here is the video that you'll want to watch. So you can just click on the play button and you can watch it right here. It gives you a brief summary. There are some review questions for you to kind of answer on your own. And then over here, this green button, you want to click View Quiz. And it'll let you take the quiz. So that is the CK12 section. Let's look at what your notes document looks like. So when you open your notes document, everybody has their own copy. It reiterates the directions for you up here. And then as you read, you want to answer these questions. So we're looking for 2 ways that energy is defined in science. So you type your answer right here. These boxes will expand as you type. So reason A and reason B. What happens to energy when work is done? You'll type your answer here. You use energy when you walk, talk, run, and think. Where does this energy come from? What is the standard SI unit for energy? The article lists the 6 forms of energy. You just have to give me a list here. Don't worry about defining those right now. We'll get to that later. What is the difference between kinetic and potential energy? You'll get that from both the video and the reading. And what is one example of kinetic energy? Any example you can think of. Now, there are 3 questions that go along with the video, so I've separated those down here so that they're easy for you to see. And as you watch the video, answer these 3 questions. What kind of energy is stored in a log? How would you release the energy stored in a log? And explain the statement made in the video that energy is everything. Now, once you complete this, your assignment will have a Turn It In button up here. Please make sure you turn this in. And remember, this is due by midnight tonight. The other thing that I posted on your classroom is, in this case, if you're period C, this will be your directions to enroll in period C Gizmos class that you'll need for Wednesday and Thursday. There's your code right there. Okay, so that is your first day's assignment. Here are some daily reminders. Watch the video for every assignment. Open every assignment and start working on your own. Then get help if you need it. Make sure you come to office hours, send emails, reach out and ask questions if you have them. Please don't forget to click the Turn It In button when you're done with the Google Doc. Assignments are due every night by 11:59 p.m. And please don't procrastinate. Do these things daily, turn them in on time so that things don't build up and so that you don't get behind. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. You can reach me by email, come to my Google Meet sessions, come to the live science class, and although this may seem very different, believe me, I have faith in you guys. Everybody is here to help you, and we got this. See you later.